Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. We are excited to welcome you to our weekly segment of Conversations with the Mayor. And this week we have some exciting information to share with you about all the things that we have coming up for summer 2025. We have some amazing guests with us today that's going to share an overview of this information from their departments and their divisions. So sit tight and get all this information, and we will definitely give you the resources that you need to stay engaged throughout the summertime. We have with us today the Executive Director of the Parks Foundation, Ms. Marcy DePina. We also have with us the Director of Recreation, Cultural Affairs, and Senior Services, Donnell. We have our Assistant Deputy Mayor of Public Safety, Mr. Barry Ford. And last but not least, we have our Chief of Police, Sharonda Morris, with us as well. Sharonda Morris with us. I'm so sorry about that. So we have a lot of information to give you today, but please just take all the information. We will also provide you with contact information for each department, each division, on how to get back to this information so that you can access it throughout the summertime. My name is Victoria Walker, and I am here to also give some information about the Arts and Education District, which is the district downtown that highlights and promotes all of the art and educational institutions, as well as our local restaurants, our major transportation hubs, our hotels, our local businesses, our galleries, and of course, our parks as well. We have some great things in store for you this summer in the downtown area. I'm not going to spend too much time on them. I just want to highlight some of the things we recently just launched. Recently, we just launched Experience Newark, which is a campaign that we put together with our partners, Prudential, Newark Alliance, Invest Newark, and NJPAC, and it's called Experience Newark Festivals and Flavors. And this initiative will leverage events such as North to Shore, Brown Mills Festival, which is happening this weekend on Halsey Street, and it will spotlight the city's beverage and nightlife scene as well. So we know we have a lot of great restaurants and things like that. So this initiative will drive foot traffic to our local businesses and encourage our nightlife. And it also will design and create itineraries for people to have, because the goal is to get visitors to stay here, to spend more dollars here, and to explore more about all the things that we have going on in the city of Newark. Another great thing that the district is excited to announce is Via Newark. We had a conversation on that last week, so I won't go into too much detail about that. Please go back and rewatch that. But it is a microtransit operation that is free for the next 6 months, that runs on the weekends, Friday through Sunday, that will transport residents and visitors throughout the entire city. But the goal is to get people to come downtown and engage in all of the great things we have going on. And lastly, I want to just briefly give you some information about a collective initiative that we have going on that will house all of our favorite festivals, some of our major festivals such as Afrobeats, Halsey Fest, Lincoln Park Music Festival, Newark Arts Festivals, Newark Pride, and Newark Winter Village. And this is called Festivals United. You will hear more information about that coming soon from our partners, from our Parks Foundation, and also from the Alliance. So for more information on these programs and to see a full calendar of all of the things we have going on within the Arts and Education District from our partners as well, please feel free to visit us at newarkartsandeducation.com or follow us on Instagram at Newark Arts Ed. And I also will leave this information. You will see this information in the chat as well. So please take this information and utilize it and share it as well. I'm going to turn it over to our Parks Foundation, Ms. Marcy DePina.
Thank you, Victoria. So exciting. There's so much going on in the Arts and Education District, and Newark City Parks Foundation is proud to have all of our parks situated within the district. So thank you for your continued partnership. This season, we're embarking on an exciting, bold new chapter with the Parks Foundation. We just unveiled a new branding and logo for our parks. So we're excited to have partnered with Rutgers Newark and their design consortium on that project. And part of what that was coming together with our theme for this season, which our theme this season is Common Ground, where Newark gathers and thrives. And that is indeed what we hope to achieve with all of our programs. So quickly, just to give you a little overview of all the great things that are happening, we do have a public art program. And that program has several projects that are going on that I'd like to highlight. We are working with Newark Grounds and Newark Arts and Project for Empty Space and the Arts and Cultural Affairs Office on a rotating sculpture that will take place in Mulberry Commons. We have a artist in residence project that's taking place down at Riverfront with artist Amanda Thackeray, and that's supported by the EPA and the Lower Passaic Federal Urban Waters Partnership. So that will yield an 18-month residency, which Amanda will be working with various folks to activate down at the riverfront for the public to get involved and forage for materials to make a final art piece. So we're really excited about that. We are also partnering with Brick City Jam and Rorschach Brand, and on July 26th for our Hip Hop Day down at Riverfront Park, they will be refreshing the murals under the Jackson Street Bridge. And we have the Newark Photo Walk, which is live right now. The exhibit is up at Military Park, highlighting scenes from around the city of Newark. That will be on display through June. And then finally, in the arts category, we have Don't Touch My Hair, an immersive experience exhibit by Ayanna Stafford Morris that will be on display in Mulberry Commons throughout the month of July. Exciting other news is we're partnering for the very first time with the Brick City Rowing Company, and we'll have our very first adult rowing classes. They'll kick off with Fit Fest on June 14th and also on June 13th and August 17th. We have boat tours down at the river. You can check for the calendar, and I can tell you that the first boat tours kick off on the 22nd. We also have kayaking on the river, and Father's Day, if you're looking for something to do, come on down. You must be 18 years or older, but it is free to kayak on the Passaic, June 15th, July 12th, August 24th, and September 20th. Now for a just quick overview of the events. For the month of June, all Wednesdays, we will have food truck lunch taking place at Harriet Tubman. Get out of the office, take a trip down to the park, visit the monument, and get yourself a tasty lunch from 12 to 2. We also are kicking off all of our programs with Fit Fest on the 14th, and that will be active in all 5 parks, including Tai Chi. We have cycling, dance classes at Harriet Tubman, rowing at Riverfront. We have a children's obstacle course, pickleball with the U.S. Pickleball Association. That's all happening at Riverfront. At Military Park, we have a children's obstacle course, as well as boxing and yoga. Mulberry will feature the Brick City Run Club. And then we have Riverfront House to bring us home in the evening on Saturday so we can all dance and keep fit with DJ Omar Abdallah. Also, just want to highlight Juneteenth around the square. It is the official 2nd anniversary of the renaming of the park to Harriet Tubman Square. So we'll hope you join us on Juneteenth at Harriet Tubman Square from 3 to 6 p.m., where we will be giving out 1,200, yes, folks, 1,200 free meals. It's going to be a giant community barbecue. There'll be activities, performances. So come on down and celebrate with us. I'm sure by now you've heard of Summer Jam, Who's Next, taking place at Mulberry Commons on the 20th of June. We also have Make Music Day on the 21st. With River Day, we'll be celebrating music, and the New Jersey Symphony Orchestra will be at Lincoln Park with Newark Arts Ed. There's so many events, I can't possibly run through them all. So just a little taste of what's happening. North to Shore, coming up in the city at the end of June. We have the Newark Grounds Night Fest at Mulberry Commons from 4 to 9 p.m. And that will feature Bunker, Rocky's Rain, Arrow the Symbol, and a bunch of sustainable vendors, including activities and a fresh farmers market. Then we have Yogi Fest, also part of North to Shore, taking place at Lincoln Park on the 28th. Now, of course, what everybody is excited about, that's house music. House music after work Wednesdays, kicking off in July through August. That's going to be at Mulberry Commons every Wednesday after work. And we also have Riverfront House in July on July 11th. And Afrobeat Festival. As Victoria mentioned, Afrobeat Festival is part of Festivals United. That will be taking place on June 12th at Mulberry Park. We have a bunch of theater events that will be taking place. Dirt, a children's play, The Life of Soil, will take place at Harriet Tubman on the 13th. We've got the Newark Pride finale on the 13th, also at Mulberry Commons. The comedy legend Bob Sumner will be hosting Jazz and Jokes at Military Park on July 18th. Hear Him Roar is a production by our very own Daryl Stewart that will take place at Lincoln Park on the 18th. We have the New Jersey Symphony Orchestra that will be with us on the 22nd at at Military Park, and then they'll be with us in August at Harriet Tubman Square. And Harriet Tubman Square is about to go under construction for renovations, but we're going to finalize our program with two great events, Vibes After Dark, taking place on August 1st, and the Newark Caribbean Festival taking place on August 16th. And I would be remiss if I didn't highlight the Lincoln Park Music Festival, which begins on the 23rd of July and runs through that weekend. You have everything from line dancing, gospel, R&B, soul, hip hop, and house music. And finally, I'll mention for the house music lovers, August 30th, Ubiquity Soul at Mulberry Commons. So for more information about all the great free public programs that we have, they're open to all ages. Please visit us at newarkcityparks.org and check us out on Instagram and all social media at Newark City Parks. Thank you, Victoria.
Thank you so much, Marcy. Thank you for all that information. Again, please check the chat that has pinned the newarkcityparks.org website, and also the Newark Arts and Education District.com website, where all this information is housed and it lives. We know we shared a lot of information, but please feel free to go there to keep up with that listing. Now we're going to head over to our Department of Recreation that has a lot of great things happening in the store for all ages for this summer. I'll let Director Redding take over.
Well, thank you so kindly, Ms. Walker. Definitely appreciate you. And Director DePina, what a mouthful. Wow. So the Department of Recreation, Culture Affairs, and Senior Services are excited to present our 2025 Newark Summer Fund and the city programming and activities under excellent leadership of our Honorable Mayor Baraka. Our early pool initiative started already, which was on May 30th and will last until Labor Day, September 1st. The pool schedule is as follows: Tuesday through Friday, 4:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m., and Saturdays, 9:30 to 5:30 p.m. Our summer pool commences on Tuesday, July 1st, Monday through Friday, 11:30 a.m. to 7:30 p.m., and Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Our late night recreation initiative has also started, which was on Friday, May 30th, and will go through Saturdays, June 28th, every Friday and Saturday. Fridays, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m., and Saturdays, 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Our recreation centers locations are Bowling Street Recreation Center, 916 South Orange Avenue, Hayes West Recreation Facility, Center of Hope, 78 Boyd Street, Rotunda Recreation Center, located at 75 Clifton Avenue, Marquise Bow Porter Sports Complex, located at 378 Lyons Avenue. John F. Kennedy Recreation Center is located at 211 West Kenny Street, and also Sharp James Kenneth Gibson, 226 Rome Street. Our Temple of Hip Hop is located at 55 Ludlow Street, which include music, classes, dance, DJ classes, hip hop theory, food, fun, arts and crafts, and also excursions. Our summer enrichment programs will start on Monday, July 7th through Friday, August 22nd, for ages 7 to 13 at all of our recreation centers, as well as our centers of hopes. Our hours of operations are from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., which includes breakfast, lunch, arts and craft, dance, field trips, field games, swimming, team building, movies, sports activities, golf, and camping at the watershed, dance, music, classes, basketball leagues, and much, much more. Our centers of hope are located at Hyatt Court, 11 Hawkins Street, Pennington Court, 190 South Street, Vince Lombardi, 201 Bloomfield Avenue, and Hayes West Center of Hope, located at 179 Boyd Street. Our summer fun activities, along with OVP, starts Monday, July 7th through Friday, August 22nd. The fun activities includes pop-up play streets, community family movie nights, treats for the streets, food, fun, games, entertainment, and the Mayor's Family Reunion, which will be held on July 19th from 12 noon to 5 p.m. We also have our autism-friendly summer camp, which starts Monday, July 7th through Friday, August 22nd at George Washington Carver Elementary School from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Those ages are 4 to 21, Activities include math, literacy, science reinforcement, music, arts and crafts, swimming, breakfast, lunch, snacks, and more. I would be remiss not to mention Reading Under the Stars, which is scheduled for Wednesday, August 6th from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. at Ivy Hill Park, Mount Vernon Place. Rain date Wednesday, August 13th is free and open to the public. Book giveaways, interactive reading, food, fun for the entire family, and much, much more. And as I conclude, we are also hiring for lifeguards, ages 15 and older, and recreation age from 18 years to an adult. We also have our ice skating at Sharp James Kenneth Faye Gibson Recreation Center. That's located at 220, once again, Rome Street, to cool down and enjoy ice skating and refuge from the heat. So I'm gonna leave you with this information. For further details and locations, kindly reference our website at www.newarknj.gov. Also, the Department of Recreation, Culture Affairs, and Senior Services at 973-733-5373, or you can contact our Division of Recreation at 973-733-6454. Thank you, and be prepared for a safe, fun-filled memorable season. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, Director Redding, for that information. Again, visit the Office of Recreation for more information about that and for that full listing of events. And I believe this information will also live on the city's website so that you can access it there digitally as well. Thank you. Next, we're going to go into our public safety with our Assistant Deputy Mayor, Barry Ford.
Good evening, everyone. So first, I bring greetings on behalf of Deputy Mayor Lakeisha Yuri and Director of Office of Violence Prevention and Trauma Recovery, Kalisha Wingfield Hill, who is not here today because she's actually working on Safe Summer initiatives. So I'm more than happy to stand in her place. As a office this summer, the Office of Violence Prevention and the Brick City Peace Collective are going to be focusing on really providing viable resources and summer activities in 20 hotspot areas across the city of crime and violence. We really do believe that by providing individuals alternate opportunities for things, as opposed to just leaving the summer to go as it does, we feel that we can really stop things by being really intensive in terms of everything that we're doing. So the first thing that we're going to be doing this summer that's going to be spectacular is the Occupy the Block series. And essentially what this is our office partnering with a number of city departments as well as local community social services agencies and being able to come out into the community rather than having people have to come to City Hall or come to us. We're going to bring it right to you on the block. If you're looking for a job, we're going to have the workforce band out there. If you're looking for information about health support, we'll have the health department out there. Mental health supports, any types of things that you might need, we're going to bring right to you on those blocks. We want to be mindful of that in terms of everything we're providing people. In addition, we want to make sure that youth and families are having an amazing, fun time. So we are going to be bringing a number of recreational activities, whether that be pop-up play streets with skate parks, whether that be race cars, whether that be bouncy houses, DJs and live music, food, a lot of different things where we really want to bring the focus away from negativity and just into a positive space. Again, focusing on those hotspot areas that are going to be across all 5 wards. So you will see us in your ward without question this summer. The last thing I do want to talk about is the fact that we have just began our enforcement again for the second consecutive summer in conjunction OVPTR and MPD for our juvenile curfew. In terms of the curfew, last year we had a very successful summer. We had no youth casualties at all during those hours. We had a 7% decrease in youth arrests, and we also engaged over 1,000 young people during that. I want to stress to the community always that these are not stops, these are engagements. And when we talk to young people, we're actually speaking to them and trying to get a sense of why they are out that late. The curfew itself is from 11 p.m. to 5:30 a.m. The enforcement currently now is on weekends. So between now and 4th of July, we will be out Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights. After that, between Independence Day and between Labor Day, we will be doing it 7 days a week. So the team will be out there again across all 5 wards, engaging young people. making sure that a parent can touch base with them. If we cannot reach a parent and we cannot get a youth home safely, we will bring those individuals back to 1017th Avenue, which is our office space, and we will essentially be able to watch those youth until we can find an adult. But it's critical support, and again, it is not criminalizing young people at all. There was not an arrest made. We really just want to make sure that we are engaging our young people in this community and really aligning them with the supports and the resources that they need. So we look forward to a great summer, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you so much, Barry. And this is a great way to segment into our Chief of Police. Sharonda, you can take it over.
Good evening, everyone. As just to kind of piggyback off of what Barry Ford was mentioning, that we're going to be involved with also OVP over the summer with their program that they're doing. We're not doing any type of enforcement with that program. We'll actually have the officers trailing OVP, so we won't even be in the same van. And so that way they're able to do all the assistance and help that they can do with the youth. And if they need us, of course, we'll be there for that. But other than that, the Office of Violence Prevention, they put together an awesome program. And like Barry had mentioned, it worked so well last year. And we continue to, advance with what we're doing with that. And hopefully we'll have an even better outcome this summer. But other than that, what we're doing, one of our big events that we have during the summer is we have the Newark Public Safety Youth Academy that we do every summer. And that's a 3-week program we do that starts in July. And it usually goes up until we do our 24 hours of peace. I'm sorry, I'm trying to steal OVP's thing, our National Night Out, which occurs in the first week of August. We work so much together. I'm starting to think our stuff is their stuff, but but absolutely. So the Public Safety Youth Academy is for ages 9 to 13. It's a 3-week program where the youth, they visit our mounted unit. They see the SWAT team. They go and visit those guys. They go to the firehouses. We have other agencies that get involved. So they go up to the Essex County Prosecutor's Office and they get insight on the criminal justice side of law enforcement. We take them on trips as well. They go swimming. So we'll be down there to see you, Director Redding. And also we take them up to Turtleback Zoo. So they have trips as well. So it's a very encompassed program for the kids to do in the summer. And then they have a graduation at the end. So they get their diploma and their parents and their families, they could come and kind of, cheer them on as we show them some love at the end. And we have a lot of actually youth that have done it year after year after year. So it's a very positive program and we love to do it. We always love when we're working with the kids. So it's a very good program. And like I was saying, it ends usually around the time that we do our National Night Out. And the National Night Out, which is also an annual event that's nationwide. And it's with all the police departments where we have a night with the community. And so that one is our National Night Out it's usually the first Tuesday in August. So that's on the August 4th. I'm sorry. I want to make sure I get a good August 5th. I'm sorry. I want to make sure I have the right date. It's going to be on August 5th this year. And that's an evening with police agencies nationwide, partner with the community members to enjoy fun, food, games, giveaways. We have a lot of different agencies. We have the stage. We have the people doing a little concert. We have all the food that we give away and all the entertainment. We usually bring the helicopter in, which is always a big thing. The kids like to go and take pictures and get in the helicopter and stuff of that nature. So it's an awesome night and it's a lot of fun. So we welcome everybody to come to that. On the fire side, they actually do stuff as well for the summer. So what they will be doing, as we did the summer before and the summer before that, is they do the open fire hydrants. So the open fire hydrants is for the children, a chance for them to cool off on the hot summer days when they can't visit one of the city pools or travel down the shore to the beach. Most people forget that the Newark firehouses also serve first aid stations. So they'll be open with their first aid stations as well. They could come and visit at any time, the youth, if they want to go in, and the firemen will always be happy to assist them with that. So, along with also in every precinct, we have our community service officers, which are the ones that deal with all our events with the community. Each summer and all year round, but especially in the summer, they do a lot of events with the community. One of our main events that we do at the end of the summer is the Heroes and Villains over in the second precinct, which is the North Ward. And that one's pretty popular because the kids all come out and they're dressed up in their costumes and stuff of that nature. So we always get a great turnout for that. So you can always follow, all our stuff is posted. We post on Facebook, on the public safety site. We post on Instagram, and we also post on X. And for our website, where you can always get to all the links as well, is npd.newarkpublicsafety.org. So you can go to any of those websites and you can get the same information.
Thank you so much, Chief. Thank you so much for that information. We know that we gave a lot of information today, but like the Chief said, please follow our social media pages and our platforms. We do our best to keep it as up to date as possible to share this information with you. The city's Facebook and Instagram page is a house that we all collaborate with. So if you don't want to follow them individually, stay connected to the City of Newark's Instagram and Facebook page, and also the city's website, where all this information is housed at and connected to our other departments. So thank you all again for joining us. We know we get a lot of information today. Stay connected, stay engaged, stay cool. Take the opportunity to enjoy our pools that are open early, our late night initiatives, our parks. We have some things going on this weekend too, between Brown Nose Festival happening on Saturday. Also our Portugal Day Festival happening from June 6th until the 8th in the Ironbound section. So definitely take part in that. Bring your families out, bring your friends out. It's free events, guys. So please take part of it. And don't forget that you can also access VIA to get around the entire city of Newark. But we definitely want you to take the opportunity and come downtown to engage in all the great things that are happening. So stay connected. For more information, visit those websites and those social media handles in the chat. And also we have given some phone numbers if you want to call directly to obtain more information. Thank you and have a great day.
Thanks, everybody. Thank you, Victoria.